Julio Jones or Antonio Brown? I don't know why we got into this conversation, but I know we had this last season.
We got into it because you were breaking down the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl for no apparent reason last night.
That's right. I said, man, I'm a loser. I was watching the final drive of the Falcons, and Julio Jones' catch. Had they won the Super Bowl, we would look back and put that up there with one of the great catches of all time. It's totally lost in history now. But what he did to somehow get his body in position to make that grab, if they take a knee 3 times and you have your kicker, Matt Bryant, kick a field goal, you're going to win the Super Bowl. And I just said it was an amazing catch. Julio Jones, everything he does is sort of quietly brilliant, awesome. Antonio Brown is right there. You see it. He's exciting. He wants you to see him. He wants you to know he's in the building, says something, the way he dresses, his cleats, what he drives, everything about him. Totally different there. Now, we'll start with Antonio Brown, Julio Jones. Right now, you got him for one season. Julio Jones, Antonio Brown. McLovin?
I'm on the record and have been for 3 years, Julio Jones.
Okay. Anybody got Antonio Brown? Yeah, Seton? Fritzl? Polyester, what about you?
It's real close, but Julio, I think, is unstoppable at this point in his career now that he's healthy. Everyone knows he's getting the ball, and there's nothing they could do about it.
Yeah, but I thought that they knew that with Pittsburgh with Antonio Brown. They lost receivers. Bryant was suspended. You knew he was getting the ball. He's the smallest guy on the field.
They still spread it around there. There's always other guys you got to watch.
17 yards a catch last year for Julio.
Yeah. Yeah, Seton.
Antonio had twice as many touchdowns. I'll take the dude who puts points on the board rather than the guy who gets a lot of catches.
Now, I know fantasy-wise I'm taking Antonio Brown. Like, he was by far and away the best receiver. If I said Odell Beckham Jr., now this is this season, and I think the Giants are going to throw the ball on every down. I think the Giants, that they've got an offense this year where they're going to air it out. I love the Giants this year. I got high praise for the G-men here. Yes, McLevin.
I mean, if you could keep Beckham on the field, he's your number one fantasy guy. He's unstoppable. I mean, he's had the most prolific start to any
fantasy
career ever.
To help your team win.
Also, Beckham's right there, right behind those guys, too.
Okay, now...
And A.J. Green, too. I want to throw him in the mix.
I don't put him on the same level.
Because he can't stay healthy.
Yeah. What if I said you have them for the next 4 years? Whatever wide receiver you want, you got him for the next 4 years.
Now, what about the health issue? Julio
you're
got a series of
problems.
problems.
But you're factoring that in. I mean, I have to factor that in.
Like Julio, for example, doesn't practice full now because he's got foot issue.
Okay, so the next 4 years, what receiver do you want on your team?
And isn't Beckham younger than these guys too?
Yeah. Now I would take Beckham.
Off-field concerns?
Yeah, I guess there's always that, but not to a high degree. I think he got humbled. I think he learned a lesson. Yes,
But he doesn't strike me necessarily as an off-field guy. It's sideline guy. That's the concern. How many more videos do we need of him crying on the sideline, screaming, getting tangled up in a kicking net?
Well, even with what he does on the field. But I think there is the I'm in New York, therefore I have to do more. I'm an event. People come out to see me.
A lot of pressure on that fella.
Well, yeah. Now, if you have a two-handed catch, all of a sudden you're disappointing fans. Oh, use two hands.
Also, that boat thing didn't play well.
No, but I think that's where he got embarrassed. And he's young, and that's a tough. You can't just go into New York and say I got it all figured out at a young age. It's really hard. There's only one Jeter who was able to do it. A lot of other guys went down that road. They didn't make it all the way down the road there. But I would take Beckham.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.